Hello everyone, this is Usha Rani, nutrigenomic consultant from GeneThink Healthy Ways. Today here I am to speak about GeneThink. GeneThink, it is all about genes. So let me quickly ask you a question that do you eat according to your genes? So why? Because you are what you are today is because of your genes and your environment and lifestyle. So what are these genes? Every human body has cells in it, and cells has chromosomes in it, and chromosome has DNA that contains genetic information. So genetic information, or simply the genes, are responsible for different factors or the different traits like the physical appearances of human body, and also the health and wellness of the human body, and also the occurrence of diseases. So when there is a influence of environment and lifestyle on our genetic profile, there is the occurrence of diseases. So let me quickly ask you a question. So do you know how your genes respond? Can we understand that? Because genes cannot speak, but these are shown in terms of activities or in actions. So let me quickly ask you another question that do you experience any of these things regularly, like shortness of breath, any gastric symptoms like flatulence, nauseatic feeling, vomitings, and bloating and diarrhea problems, and also constipation? So you have to think about it because these are the symptoms of being lactose intolerant. So are you really a lactose tolerant person? Do you know that 60% of Indians suffer from milk intolerance? So lactose is a sugar that is found in milk, animal milk mostly, and many doesn't even realize that they are lactose intolerant. So which population you are standing in today? Whether you are a lactose intolerant or you are well tolerant. Think about it. And do you feel active only after drinking tea or coffee every day? So how is your caffeine metabolism? How effectively your body is metabolizing caffeine? Do you know that evidence-based studies shows that caffeine consumption is linked to increased risk of heart diseases with the persons with genetic variations? And how is your body reacting to salt? Because 87% Indians are salt sensitive. They don't even realize this thing. And coming to the health status of India, India slipped from 119th rank to 120th rank regarding health because 25% of Indians may die of lifestyle diseases before they are 70 due to the adaptation to Western culture mostly. And non-communicable diseases are bigger threat in India than infectious ones. These are as per the evidence-based studies again. And if we see the health status of the India, and if we compare the status of India with the previous years and with the current years, so earlier in 1990, deaths were caused due to communicable and nutritional diseases. Non-communicable diseases like diabetes, cardiovascular diseases, and thyroid and cancer, these were for only 37.9%, wherein in latest studies it is clearly visible that there is a drastic increase in this non-communicable diseases or the lifestyle disorders from 37.9% to 61.8%. So think about it in which percentage you are standing in today. Although there are many possible causes of human disease, genetics is often one of the strongest risk factors. So if you are wondering how can we lead a healthy life, the answer is only one: habituate healthy lifestyles. And why it is very important? Because the genetic similarity between human and a banana is 50%, and the genetic similarity between a human and a cat is 90%, and the genetic similarity between a human and a chimpanzee is 96%. Importantly, the genetic similarity between human and a human is 99.9%. You are unique from others with this only 0.1%. So the impact of your genetic profile. If we see the example here, Sir Winston Churchill was a British Prime Minister during World War II, and he was overweight and heavy drinker, heavy smoker with no exercise and unhealthy nutritional habits and extremely stressful job he was into. but he died at the age of 19. Coming to the other person, Jim Fix, he was a champion runner, author of the book, The Complete Book of Running, has possessed idle weight, non-drinker, non-smoker, exercise daily with a healthy eating habits. But he died at the age of 52 from a heart attack. So there are two different factors that defines what you are, what is your health. That is the internal factor. One is internal factor, the other one is the external factor, like environment and lifestyle choices. So your life is determined by these two internal and external factors. The way you can view this is that your genetics loads the gun, but your environment and lifestyle choices are what pulls the trigger. So what is the corrective action to this thing? We will see. If you're wondering who am I, if you're wondering, you really want to know who you are exactly, presenting an advanced nutrigenomic personalized preventive healthcare program, GeneThing. With this GeneThing, you will be able to know who you are, know yourself with the help of GeneThing. So what is this GeneThing? It is a once in a lifetime personalized genomic test. It provides 100% accurate scientifically validated test reports, and it has dedicated user panels for report access anytime, anywhere, and free one-to-one counseling from genetic experts it provides, and it is cost-effective nutrigenomics test in India. And your journey with GeneThing begins with one test here. So where we will be looking into your DNA and gene expression, and we will try to identify different traits and your body's response to different nutrients, and also different traits that are helpful in reducing your weight and also maintaining your wealth. And coming to the other panel, this panel will help us understand about your food intolerances and sensitivities. And coming to the next panel, this report identifies potential genetic weaknesses associated with several aspects of physical condition of fitness. Coming to the next panel, skin and hair, this report identifies potential genetic weaknesses associated with your skin and hair. And the last panel is a very important panel. This report identifies potential genetic weaknesses associated with lifestyle diseases, diseases like non-communicable diseases like diabetes, cardiovascular diseases, cardiomyopathy, and myocardial infarction. So all these diseases can be identified from this panel. The process is simple. How do we execute this? Practically, if we speak, this process involves 7 different steps. The first one is you have to order GeneThing, and the second step involves the saliva collection kit, which will be delivered at your doorstep only, and send saliva sample to GeneThing. And fourth step involves the registration process. And under fifth step, we'll be extracting your DNA from your saliva and we'll do the analysis. And sixth step involves your personal genetic reports that are generated after 4 to 5 weeks after receiving your sample. And the seventh step involves the genetic counseling, and it is done with the help of the expert in the genetic field. And eighth step involves choosing the products or the nutraceuticals or the dietary supplements that suits your body and also the genetic profile. And addressing the internal factors that GeneThing has inside, it's Just Weather, which has personalized skincare and hair care products and personalized nutrition it provides, and Delphini, it provides personalized body fragrances, and GeneThing, especially DNA testing and reports, nutrition and fitness plans. And making GeneThing is making personalized wellness accessible for everyone because healthy eating habits promote healthy life. So these are the members of our scientific advisory committee: Dr. N. Sai Babu Garu, PhD in genetics, and Dr. Vandana Sharma, PhD in genetics, Mr. Sivar Ala, Master in Nutrigenomics and former nutritionist at Real Madrid FC Academy, Ms. Catherine Minto, Master in Nutrition and Genetics. And remember that DNA is the language of life, gene is the voice of DNA, and GeneThing will help you understand the story of your life. GeneThing, feel better, you look younger, live longer. Thank you so much.